This is Steve from Boxing UK with the Croatian sensation. Going to try and get you a new nickname, Alan. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you for having me. And good, just doing interviews and stuff. It's been crazy these days, but I love it. It's part of the job.
I've seen on your Instagram you've been answering all your fans' questions as well.
Yes. I always try to make it good for the fans. You know, I always take like 33 hours a day. I just talk to the fans in these 5 days. It's been amazing. I rest and I talk to the fans, and that's the best thing you can do, I think, in boxing. You know? Without fans, there is no boxing. I always say I'm a gladiator. I'm on the, you know, I'm here for them. You know, whatever they want, I want to do it. So I understand that boxing is a spectator sport.
Good man. Right, Alan, the first question I have to ask you, am I talking to Alen Babic or am I talking to the Savage?
Well, it's Alen Babic now. I was a Savage a minute ago because somebody honked. I was getting into the parking spot and somebody honked. I was like, what the fuck, we'll fucking do that, you know? And then the Savage was twitching, but I was like, no, Savage, let it be. You know, he was with his kids in the car, so yeah, didn't do nothing.
Did you get out of the car?
Yeah, I did, but it was actually my friend, you know, and he knows I don't like when somebody do that. And he was like, oh, and then we were just like, yeah, you almost died, don't do that.
Brave man. Right, Alan, it's nearly a week ago since you were in FightCamp. So you've had time to reflect on everything. How did you think it went? How did you think your fight went?
Well, I watched the fight 1,000 times, of course, and everybody loved the fight, and that is the thing that warms my heart. You know, I want people I want fans to choose my fights, and I want them to enjoy my fights. So that is the only thing I want, you know, because I understand without fans there is nothing. If I did a boring fight, and nobody would even look at me twice, and now we created havoc, you know. People in my country are crazy. You know, I can't even buy myself a drink because everybody's paying for everything, you know, and it's crazy. That's what I always wanted, you know, to be recognized by the people. That's what matters the most for me.
Good man. Did it go as you expected? Because Shawndell Winters was absolutely convincing that he was going to give you a hard fight, and you blasted him out in less than 2 rounds.
No, listen, I knew exactly how it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a first round. He was so close. No, I needed 10 more seconds. It would be over. So when he was talking that, when Eddie Hearn said Shawndell is credible, I was like, yes, say that. You know, I like you to say it because he's no threat to me. You know, I'm not cocky. I'm just saying. I watched him fight. You know, he's a classic boring fighter. Just waiting. I don't wait. You know, so everybody who waits have no chance against me. You know, no chance in hell. I threw in the first round. I threw 96 punches. So you can't wait. You can't slip 96 punches. Nobody. You're not Willie Pep. You know. Nobody does that. You're not Sugar Ray Leonard. So it's gonna be difficult for these guys to cope with me because I'm something different. You know?
Do you think you could have kept that up though, Alan? Because after 3 or 4 rounds, would you not have been tired?
Listen. Yeah, I know what you ask. Everybody asking that, but that is the next surprise. You know, the first surprise was the Savage, and now the surprise comes because I can hold that for 10 rounds. I did it with Dillian in the sparrings. I threw 100 punches per round for 8 rounds. He was like, "You're fucking lunatic." He tells that to everybody, but nobody listens to him. So just get me someone who can survive, and I will go 6 rounds like that. I will do punch 500 punches in 6-7 rounds, no problem. I do it all the time. That's my style. You know, I don't stop.
If that's the case, Alan, we're in for such an exciting ride watching your career.
That's what I want. That's because I want that. I want you to be excited, you know, and you and the fans and everybody. And I wanna risk it all for the fans. You know, I'm old school fighter. No, I know I shouldn't be saying that. Like, oh, hell. Boxing is a brutal sport, bro. You know, and you saw what happened to Shawndell Winters. He played it safe. You saw what happened. I didn't get punched one time in the head. So people don't understand that because if I threw 100 punches, you have no time to work. You can only sleep, you can only, but I'm gonna get you. And I have a 1-punch knockout power since ever. I knocked so many amateurs. So I'm confident in my power.
Do you know how popular you became in the UK? Because after that fight, you were trending, and everybody just seems to really warm to you.
Yeah, that was always my dream. Eddie Hearn said he was my fan. Before the fight, he didn't even look at me. I was like, "Yo, Eddie," and he was just like walking past. Oh, savage, yes. And after the fight, he came to my locker room. He hugged me. He said he's my big fan. So that means a lot. And UK fans are the greatest. I love them so much. I got so many messages. I tried to answer them all. I said to myself, like Ali said it, he's gonna put autograph on everyone. So I tried to, but it's literally 1,000 messages, literally. So I'm still answering the messages from the 5 days ago. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it all.
It'll only get worse, Alan, after that.
Yeah, I think I will have to revoke my promise to answer them all.
Can I ask what you think of people? You said Dillian called you a lunatic, and I don't know if you've seen the pictures. Tony Bellew, straight after the fight, said that you were a lunatic.
Yeah.
Eddie
Yeah,
Hearn
Tony
said you were a
Bellew is also my
lunatic.
friend. Yes, everybody said that, but they didn't say it to me, because they said it to the Savage. And I learned about psychology so much, about that stuff, and I can really say I managed to create a new guy in me, And when I walk to the ring, you can see you can see that moment when I switch, and it's so good. I don't feel pressure whatsoever. I don't get tired. I don't. No, Alan is underestimating because Alan is a humble guy. I'm from the small coastal town on the shores of Croatia, and I'm really a humble guy. I'm good. I will never do anything to. I was bullied when I was little. I don't have it in me to be like that. But when I switch my mind to that, all hell breaks loose. He's crazy, and he drains my energy. After the fight, I was 3 days. I was fucked. 3 days I just laid. I was like this. I lost some pounds and stuff. So now I'm good. I'm good. I eat good and stuff, but. Yeah.
Good man. And I know you haven't been shy in throwing some names around, Alan. We've heard obviously Hergovich, we've heard Dave Allen's name, Tom Little's name. Is it Tom Little next?
I think Tom Little became my friend over these past days. He's such a good guy. He's a great guy, and he wants to do what I do. We have the same style. It's gonna be all out war. That's what I like to give to the fans because he's not gonna back out. He's not gonna back down. He's gonna go in there. And that gives me opportunity for a great knockout. It gives him opportunity to catch me. Of course, he's a boxer. And Dave Allen obviously is the best of them. Highly ranked, very good, very good. And he has a beautiful story. I was Dave Allen fan. I follow him on Instagram and stuff. So I like the guy, but he said some things Savage didn't like it. But he's good. It's good. But I think Dave Allen would be perfect fight for me. Maybe in 2 or 3 fights. Because I do go fast, but I don't want to go too fast. I want to lose my mind. I didn't go in this sport to be a shooting star. I gave 10 years of my life for boxing, so now I want 10 years to enjoy boxing. I don't want to go on Joshua tomorrow. Crazy like that.
I know, stupid question. Would you turn that down though? Because you are a lunatic.
I'm gonna be like this. Yes. I said, but the other guy never turns down fight. Never turned out. In amateurs, I fought with broken hands, with broken jaw. I fought one fight. I had a temperature 39, so I fought all kinds of mess. I had a broken hand for 5 days, and they offered me a fight for I think 50 euros or something. And I said, yeah, let's go. And I broke my hand even harder, and I broke my nose. I had surgery on my nose, and I was in the ring in next 20 days. So I'm crazy like that. I really am crazy, and I want people to see that, to recognize it, because I am old school. I am what I say. Everything I said, I did with Shawndell Winters, and that's gonna be every time, because I don't know different way. And if somebody can match me, and then I will go to my technique, because my coach is Olympic coach. He has 2 Olympians in one club and 3rd one on the way. So I'm with him 5 years. I know how to fight. Believe me, I can dance, but you don't want to see that. You want to see fucking Savage murdering people. I understand that.
And you're quite a small heavyweight, Alen, and I know everybody said that about you as well. But you're still quite a young man, aren't you?
Well, listen, I fight big. If you see me, if you watch boxing, I fight big. I don't fight small. Shawndell fought small. He fought like, I don't do that. I just go all in on the center of the ring, And for my last fight before Shawndell, I was 222 pounds. So I just did that to prove the world that I can do it, no problem. In fact, my usual weight is around 215. So that's a heavyweight weight. That's more than Muhammad Ali. That's more than Joe Frazier, more than Evander Holyfield, more than all of those crazy guys, Jack Dempsey, Rocky Marciano. I'm bigger than them. What bigger should you be? The boxing was best in the 60s, the golden era of boxing. Nobody was that big. Even George Foreman was 218, 216. So I don't mind that. Let them say whatever they want.
Good man. Just on the Dave Allen fight, and it's only because we've literally just finished an interview with Dave. He was very complimentary of you, but he did say that he would beat you. Just your thoughts on that?
Well, he's supposed to say that, he is much more experienced than I am. I had a better amateur career. I think, I don't even know, he had a good amateur career, didn't he? I don't know about his amateur career, but I'm confident in my knowledge, and I was never knocked down. He was a few times on the floor and stuff. I think that takes something from me. I'm in the best shape of my life. So if he said he is the best shape of his life right now, it's going to be a tough fight for me. But if he doesn't believe in that, it's going to be an easy fight for me. I'm sorry to say it, because I'm in the best shape of my life.
And how far do you think you can go, Alen? And I know we're looking, you said you want to be in boxing for another 10 years. How far do you think you can get in that 10 years? Well,
Dillian Whyte said I'm going to be world heavyweight champion one day, But I really, listen, all the belts, the stuff, they're all the dream of normal people. It's not my dream. My dream is to box for the people. My dream is to walk in my hometown or today and people calling me or they're cheering for me. That was always my dream. I don't care about no belts. So the belts are gonna come. They always say you don't care about money. That's not good, but you can't care about money. You can't force it. I don't care. I don't even know how much I get. I didn't get nothing yet. I don't care how much I'm gonna get for this fight. I just need enough for protein. I need enough so I can eat and stuff and train. So I really aim in for the legacy, for something different. And when the belt start coming, they're gonna come. And when somebody try to take them from me, they're gonna have to take all of this first. All of this, normal life stuff. I'm a grinder. I left home when I was 17, and I'm alone since then. So I want to be like that. I don't want to be some flashy guy. Just he got a belt and then he lost it. No, I want to hold the belt 10 years, and I'm gonna wait 10 years to get it if it is needed, and I want to be another 10 years hold it. I want to make it good. I don't want to be a shooting star. We had so many great prospects, and they just drowned. They went too fast, and then they weren't good enough. I am good enough, because the best part is people don't know how good I am. You saw just a little bit. I can box, I can move, I can dance, I can sleep, I can do all of these things when I need it. I didn't need it in Shawndell fight. That was pure beatings. Like I said, it would be. It was pure beatdown. You can't much.
It certainly was, Alen.
With anything.
Oh, you just cut out there, Alen. I'll just come back in there. On the UK pictures, Alen, we saw Dillian backstage watching your fight.
Yeah.
Did you manage to catch Dillian's? Did you watch Dillian backstage? Or?
Of course, I was ringside. I was where we stand on the door and we stare on the path, and I was shell shocked. Not shocked. I was shell shocked, because it was like I got punched, because I know Dillian is such an emotional guy, and we have this connection as two friends. It's like watching your brother go down. But he recovers so good. Listen, he was walking out of the ring. I was there waiting for him to walk, and he was good. And Povetkin was shook up. Povetkin he didn't know where he was. Povetkin was looking all over the place, looking at ghosts. And Dillian was good. You know, we're like, oh, it's okay. He caught me. We're going to do it another time. So I think that proves the kind of animal that man is. You know, it's kind of animal. Because if I got knocked down like that, I only hope I can take it as Dillian did.
And have you managed to speak to him since then, Alen?
Yeah, we talk on daily basis, you know.
And how is
are you,
he?
brother? He's good. He's poised on revenge, you know. He's poised on vengeance. He can't wait. I think he's training already from this Monday. He's already in camp again, you know, and I'm waiting for a call to help him spar because I sparred 80% of the way. And I know how good he was, and that's the best thing to fall without a bullet being thrown, being fired. You know, without a fired bullet, he fall because he has so much energy. But he just waited. You can't wait for an Olympic boxer. You can't wait. Even Shawndell Winters, I can't wait for him. He's gonna do something. You know, he's a good boxer. He should have smothered him like I did to Shawndell. He should just go all out. He put him down like 3 times. He should have just kept it. And it would be a KO victory for sure. But he's smarter now, you know. He learns every day, every fight. He learns something. So I think we're gonna see a better Dillian in like a couple of months.
Yeah, they're already talking about a rematch before the end of the year, Alen. I know what you're going to say, but how do you think that second fight goes?
Knockout. Dillian wins by knockout. I'm gonna say it every time because I really believe it, you know. And I'm a good. I know about boxing. I follow boxing. I watch a fight a day. Every fight I watch it. The last fight should have went Dillian way. Because you know that was one punch. It was one punch from the Olympic champion. So he's not to blame. You know, really not to blame. Just happened. Shit happens.
It does, and I don't know if you're aware, Alen, but a lot of British fans have got a lot of sympathy with Dillian. But there's a little section of British fans almost seem quite pleased that Dillian got beat. Just your thoughts on that?
Well, you know about the fans. My country adores me, really do. But again, some guys just don't like me. They want to see me fall, and some guys just pay the fight to see a fighter fall. Like Floyd Mayweather, he made most money because he had the most haters. So we need them. Nila needs those haters. I need those haters. I have haters every day. You know, like 1%, 99% are excellent guys, and 1% are shit. You know, they just talk shit. And imagine if you are in Tyson era, we didn't have internet. They didn't have internet. They need to go to the Tyson and tell shit in his face. So I would just like that is the case today. You know, if you have something to tell me, come to my fucking face and tell me. You know, slap you like a little bitch. And you ain't gonna say nothing. And now that these keyboard warriors, you know, attacking us, attacking Dillian Whyte. Imagine that he proved himself so much in this sport. He demands respect. He deserves respect.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, but it's always going to be like that.
Well
it's
said, Alen.
Yeah.
Alen, we'll leave the last word to you. Have you any idea when you're out next?
I should. They told me I should fight Tom Little on 19th in 20 days. I was like, yes, let's go. I was like, yes, let's go. In 20 days from now. Yeah. What is it today? Yeah, about 20 days. And I said yes, and then Tom Little messaged me, said he's not in shape, you know, he wants to do a real fight, and he's not in shape for a real dog fight, you know, the kind of fight I can provide. So we're gonna put it back to, I don't know, maybe September, October, I don't know. I need to speak to Dillian about that. We didn't speak about business. But I'm keen to get out again. You know, I'm starting training this Monday. I'm in perfect shape, so everything is good. I'm healthy, and I'm ready to bring the chaos for the fans, only for the fans again.
Good man. And will you be having most of your fights in the UK? Do you think, Alen?
Yeah, I think I would like it like that. You know, I would like it because UK fans love me, as you said, and I love them back. You know, and I'm gonna put everything on the line for them because I think I'm the only one who understands it's a spectator sport. I am nothing without the fans. I'm just some fucking bouncer, you know, who talks shit, who talks. He has 2 personalities in himself, but the fans give me that stuff that I need to have it. You know, Savage is there only for the fans, but I had no fans no more. Savage is gone. I was just a boring guy from rowing, you know.
Yeah, one word that will never be used for you, Alen, I think is boring. So it'd be great to have you.
You can believe that, yeah.
Very, very last one, Alen.
Yes.
I always try and think of a question that no one's asked you before. Eddie Hearn said that you were a lunatic.
Everybody says that.
Can you think of one word to describe Eddie Hearn?
Eddie Hearn, he's successful, I would say. He is. He really is. Because he has that aura around him. You know, because if he doesn't like you or doesn't have anything from you, he's just gonna ignore you like 100%. I felt that. But that is how successful people do it, because you can't be good to everybody. You know that. You can't be good to everybody. I try to be good to everybody, but they get all like fucking nerves and want to kill someone, you know? Because I really try to be a good guy, but you can't do it. And you need to have that, what Eddie Hearn has. You know, he just has that aura around him. Nobody can touch him if he doesn't want to. So I would say successful people does have that.
Good man. Alen Babic, it's been an absolute joy talking to you again. I hope to catch up the week of the Tom Little fight then.
Yes, I hope to hear soon, so I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. So everybody, I put everything on there, so it's gonna be. I'm gonna notify everybody.
Good man,
Yes.
Alen Babic. All the very best for the future, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Take care, Alen.
Thank you very much. Thank you.